Hello, dear colleagues. Have you ever heard about AdDent? Maybe not. It's a small, innovative company from the US giving super cool tools to the dental community in various fields. Let's explore some of their key tools we are also using in our dental office. Let's dive in and start first with something that you should know and you should also think about getting for your dental office is a composite heater. Well, you might think, why should I heat up my composite? There's a lot of research, also a lot of debate around this topic of preheating composite to make your filling materials more flowable, get a higher conversion rate, get it better in sculpting, a better adaptation to your preparations, and many more advantages that you can check out a link we have provided also in this video, or you can ask the people from AdDent where you can find the literature behind getting the most out of preheated composite. We have this device that comes in different setups with the heating base and the heater on top where you can put in carpules, other tools and stuff, and this amazing, this cool holder to get your compules popped in. The metal part is also heated up to keep the temperature high of the composite. You can heat it up to different temperature, around 40, around 50, around 60 degrees. I'm going for the around 50-degree option that gives you a good manipulation of your composite, of a restorative composite, behaving more like a flowable in many clinical situations, be it for filling, be it for cementation of your inlays, onlays, veneers with light curing composites. Be careful, the only thing you have to be careful when using light curing materials, that the ceramic that you're putting on top has not a stain and glaze surface that prohibits the light to penetrate the material. So in these situations, it's better to go for dual cure cement. An interesting alternative to this preheating in a box, as I call it, is another innovative approach using this. This is the so-called complex heating device. Basically the same thing you have in this bigger box, but in a compact size. So all the heating part is built in here. It's rechargeable. Then you just turn it on, and in a few seconds, the composite compule that is put on top here, you can just click it in this holder, and then you have the preheated composite in your hand. This is a cool tool. If you need to walk around, use it in different rooms, or also on the go for workshops and other things. So this is another option to use preheated composite in your dental office using this handy compact heating device. Now let's switch to another topic that I'm very interested in, is diagnostic lights. Light in dentistry is something that I talk about a lot for many years. Light is important in dental photography, light is important in diagnostic, in shade taking, in many situations. It's all about light. AdDent has different tools that they have developed over the years, and I just show you my two favorite devices we are using almost every day in our dental office. Let's start with the Right Lite Pro. This is now a rechargeable version, so you have a USB adapter that you can recharge the built-in battery, and you see this is an ovate design. There's a polarizing filter, we'll talk about that later. You have LED lights, you can turn them on. We have daylight, ambient light, mixed light, and we also have near UV light to highlight fluorescence, to detect composite restorations, and many more things. And for shade taking, you just snap on the polarizing filter, and then you see your teeth and the shade tabs without any reflections. So this for me is one of the go-to tools for diagnostics, for everyday work, that needs to be really in your equipment, in the equipment for any modern dentist, taking care about shade taking, about diagnostics, about composite residuals. You can even detect caries. You can do so many things with this device. Just take a look at it at AdDent, at their website. If you are visiting any dental conference where they have a booth, go and check it out to see also the Right Lite Pro, and we have even more. Another really cool thing is Transillumination. Transillumination, I have written an article, so if you're interested in how to use Transillumination in your daily workflow as an additional diagnostic tool, not replacing conventional x-rays, but helping you to find out the small spots if the initial caries is already through the enamel. So this Transillumination, and by the way, Transillumination is around for over 100 years. And you know why it's not used more widely in the dental office? Because in many countries, or in most countries, there's no position, you cannot charge for it. But this should not stop you using Transillumination as a non-invasive solution to check not only your teeth interproximally if there's a cavity, but you can detect cracks, you can detect restorations and much more. And there's a new device. They have a large variety of these devices, but the latest generation is the so-called Microlux DV for double wavelength. Also here now, finally, rechargeable with a battery. You have this glass fiber adapters. You can change that depending on the situation. You have a very small point that makes it easy to access also difficult situation in your mouth. And we have the standard light in 2 intensities, and we have also the near UV light in 2 intensities to check your teeth for restorations, for caries. With the Transillumination, we can check for cracks and other stuff, or the interproximal caries. So basically, these are my 3 top tools that I highly recommend checking out from AdDent. And if you have any questions, AdDent is there to help, or you can also drop me a message on my social media, on my email, wherever you find me, and I'm happy to help you to level up your diagnostic game. See you soon. By the way, my name is Alessandro De Vigus. I'm a Swiss dentist with passion for lights, and not only, but also for digital technologies. See you soon.